This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, Jeremy Galloway has made his first court appearance and pleads not guilty. Comedy legends, The Second City, are returning to Jasper. Indiana Furniture receives an Indiana Safety and Health recognition. And Powell brings you a sunny look at weather, followed by Kurt Guxell with sports. And on WJTS Informed tonight, local Girl Scout Rosalie Kirchhoff and Southern Indiana Girl Scout CEO Amy Stakura join us to talk about Girl Scout cookies and Scout programming. All this and more coming up next on the 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Former Indiana State Trooper Jeremy Galloway has made his first court appearance. He entered a not guilty plea on Wednesday afternoon. The former trooper is accused of setting 2 fires on his own property in Tell City last October. Galloway was arrested on February 4th on arson and insurance fraud charges. Prosecutors also added an animal cruelty charge. Troopers say 2 dogs were killed in the fires. Galloway resigned from the Indiana State Police a few days after his arrest. Galloway's attorney requested a pre-trial conference for April 29th. A Jasper man was arrested in Huntingburg Wednesday afternoon on OWI charges. 59-year-old Jeffrey Scott of Jasper was charged with operating a vehicle while intoxicated with a BAC .15 or more just before 3:15 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. Huntingburg police were notified of an intoxicated man at Memorial Ambulance Station on Van Buren Street. While officers were en route to the scene, they were notified that the man had left the area in a 2000 white Dodge Caravan. Officers soon found the man at Friendship Village. The man, later identified as Jeffrey Scott, failed a field sobriety test. Scott was then taken to the Huntingburg Police Department for a certified chemical test. Scott's blood alcohol content was .189. Scott was lodged into the Dubois County Security Center without incident. A Bloomington woman has been sentenced to prison for dealing drugs in Martin County. 35-year-old Heather R. Ditton was originally sentenced to probation in 2018 after dealing narcotics in Martin County in May of 2017. The Martin County Prosecutor's Office issued an arrest warrant for Ditton in December after learning she violated probation. Ditton now faces 2.5-year Indiana State Prison sentence. Prosecutors say this will be served in the Indiana Department of Corrections. No injuries are reported after a 3-vehicle accident in Jasper. 21-year-old Harrison Wilson of Princeton, 42-year-old David Phillips of Jasper, and 67-year-old Edwin Chandler of Huntingburg were all traveling northbound on US 231 north of Indiana Street on Wednesday afternoon. Police say Wilson was driving, became distracted, and failed to see Phillips, and Chandler stopped at the light in front of him. Wilson crashed into Phillips, who then crashed into Chandler. The Wilson Kia Optima suffered $8,000 in damages. Phillips' Honda CR-V suffered $1,200 in damage, and Chandler's Toyota Yaris suffered $1,000 in damages. Jasper's Indiana Furniture facility has received a health and safety certification. Indiana Furniture's plywood facility, which is located in Jasper, has received an Indiana Safety and Health Achievement Recognition Program certification. Less than 45 Indiana businesses have achieved InSharp certification, and they are recognized as workplace safety and health leaders. Indiana Furniture Safety and Industrial Engineering Manager Greg Hildenbrand says that their goal at Indiana Furniture is to put safety first, and receiving the certification is a testament to the dedication and focus of their employees. To participate in InSharp or InSharp, a company must develop, implement, and maintain an exemplary worker safety and health management system and pass a comprehensive evaluation. In addition, the facility's days away, restricted, or transferred and total recordable case rates must be below the national industry average. A bill allowing EMS to cross state lines may soon become a law. The House of Representatives supported the bill, sponsored by State Representative Ron Bacon, on Tuesday. Representatives say adding Indiana to the EMS personal licensure interstate compact could save a number of lives. Bacon says each state typically has its own professional licensure requirement for EMS personnel, which prevents them from operating beyond state lines. By joining the Interstate Compact, Bacon says Indiana will be ensuring better access to key emergency services while maintaining high-quality training and standards for emergency personnel. There are 18 other states in this compact. Bacon says Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, and Kentucky are also considering the legislation. Senate-enrolled Act 61 is now eligible for action by the governor. Comedy legends, The Second City, are returning to Jasper. The sketch and improv comedy group will be headlining the Astra Theater on Saturday, March 7th at 7:30 p.m. This must-see show features the best sketches and songs from the Second City's history, made famous by superstars like Tina Fey, Stephen Colbert, Steve Carell, Gilda Radner, Bill Murray, and more, as well as their trademark improvisation. The Second City is celebrating nearly 60 years of producing cutting-edge satirical reviews and launching the careers of generation after generation of comedy's best and brightest. Tickets are available by visiting jasperarts.org or call the Jasper Arts Center for this show that will be at the Astra, 812-482-3070, 482-3070. Purdue Extension will be hosting a 2-hour class to explore growing fruit for homeowners or non-commercial use on March 5th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Ferdinand Public Library in Ferdinand. Fruit crops, that is, are popular garden plants but are becoming less commonly grown. They take space, patience, and willingness to learn how to prune properly, train, and also to manage pests. The best advice we can give folks is that they give fruit production serious consideration. Whether berries, brambles, or trees, there is no charge to attend this event, but you do need to register for materials. So please contact the Purdue Extension DuBois County office for more information, 812-482-1782, 482-1782. And we do want to thank you for watching WJTS News. Now stay tuned. Weather with Ann Powell and It's a Good Forecast. Sports with Kurt Gooksell and WJTS Inform about Girl Scout cookies and Scout programming is still to come on 18 WJTS News.